Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is LT Pogue Mahone. Welcome to my fourth video. This video is going to be about my amateur SEAL team. Not really, we're just going to be talking about some different tips to help you have fun if you're a new player to the Battlefield series. These are 4 basic rules that'll help you to have a good time even if you're not contributing that much, even if you're not really a good player. Just some things you can do to kind of get in there and mix it up. In the meantime, we're going to be following my Irish soldier on his quest for vengeance against the Russians, or something like that. He's going to be using a thermal scope for this video with a G3 assault rifle, carbine, and a thermal vision scope. Also got a laser on it so I can hip fire. Pretty versatile weapon, which we'll talk about versatility a little bit more later in the video. Now I just want you to see me try to shoot this jet down with an RPG. In the second part of the video, we're going to be kind of just going through a battle, going through a game, and showing you kind of how you maybe should start off, how you should be thinking during these matches, these conquest matches. Just kind of show you a little bit about what your goals might be if you're new to the series, or really just how to get in there and once again, have a good time, not necessarily worrying. Watch this rocket. Oh, right past it. Oh my god. But just how to get in there and have fun. Because it's a game. So if you're not having fun, then you're really not you're not playing it right. This battle, I was kind of warming up, and I put this in here just to show you that it doesn't matter how long you play this game, you're gonna have off days. But to the rules that'll help you. Rule number 1. This is a big one. That is, be adaptive. That's right. You gotta have a setup, or have a mindset for that matter, that makes you adapted. Makes you, versatile on the battlefield. So, for instance, just my setup here. Using a gun that's pretty versatile. It can hip fire. It's an accurate weapon. It's got all 3 types of, or modes of fire: semi, burst, and full auto. I've got an RPG. Sometimes if I'm support, I use C4. Got a pretty good handgun, which is a must. But I'm versatile. I can get out there and mix it up with vehicles, all sorts of things. And I included that score just to show you everyone has bad games, everyone has mediocre games. This game I booted up with the intent of just having a good time and showing you a little bit. So my Irish soldier, we're going to call him Mickey. Soldier Mickey here, or Commando Micky, started off in a helicopter. Not a good helicopter pilot, as you're about to see. Doesn't stop me from trying occasionally. And it's not the flying, it's the landing part that I'm not good at. So typically I'll just dismount as such. Move around, trying to look for that RPG head again. But brings us to rule number 2, which is really just to have fun and go for it, man. Have fun doing some crazy stuff like shooting at that helicopter. Things like that are what make the Battlefield experience, if you ask me. So if you're going to try to play too tactical or too conservative, you're going to miss out on a lot of fun things. Eventually I'm going to hit one of those helicopters, which I've done before, and it's quite amazing. It's quite amazing. So Soldier Mickey here has landed on the beach, taking a few pot shots at some helicopters, and now he's with the main force assaulting Point C. Good idea to move in groups in Battlefield, especially if you're a new player. But here, our next point rule number 3 in Battlefield is, of course, play the objective. If you're not pushing for the objective or the point, the capture point, if you're playing Rush, the MCOM stations, either attacking or defending, you're just, oh my god, Soldier Micky, Commando Micky is down. He's a very resilient commando. He'll be fine. But point being, you got to play those objectives, man. It's not team deathmatch or Call of Duty. You need to get out there and push. Now, normally I play with a co-op partner, LT Malvernine, but this time I'm running solo. Commando Micky. He's trying to be a Navy SEAL. You'll see he just blew up a boat. Now he's about to come out of the water and attack these gentlemen up on the beach over here. Commando Micky, he's violent. I don't know what to tell you. Once again, though, the versatility. I know I mentioned this earlier, but the handgun issue. Find a handgun, and this is more important than statistics or any kind of stats or videos you watch on the internet. Your handgun needs to be something that fits you. It's your best friend in a lot of cases. See here, I'm sorry, Commando Micky. He's using the lean function. I mapped it to my controller's lean. Able to lean out both sides of the cover. Find targets fairly easy. Next thing I'm going to bring up, this is of course a preference. If you're very good with an ACOG or just a standard red dot scope, use it. But you'll notice I was able to see that guy underwater when none of my teammates were. It's because I'm using that thermal vision. I've never understood people that hate thermal vision. There's a lot of them out there. I love it. Lets me see things that a mortal man cannot see. So, Commando Micky, he likes thermal vision too. But most importantly, something Commando Micky knows all too well is the 4th rule of Battlefield, which would have been far better if I'd hit that helicopter. But the 4th rule of Battlefield is a rule that really applies to any video game you play, especially any competitive shooter like Call of Duty or Battlefield, and that's be a frickin' badass. You'll see here Commando Micky, he hasn't taken anything off anyone. Switching up his weapons, assaulting vehicles, killing people as they spawn. Commando Micky is a badass. Amazing. So, those are my 4 basic rules for Battlefield, any Battlefield game for that matter. And you probably have your own rules, but maybe even more rules than that. But for an Irishman, don't fight in a battle. 4 is about all you can handle. Back to the footage, though. I want you to notice how adaptive I'm trying to be. How I'm trying to assess what needs to be done on the battlefield, what points need to be taken. Like right now, I'm assessing the fact that I'm completely out of ammo. That's why I had to hop in that boat, use the mounted weapon. Take a few more pot shots, and then I see an airborne target here. Try to take it out. It's a little bit out of range for me. I think I end up settling on a jet. I'm not sure. Yeah, here the jet comes. Always look for opportunities on the battlefield. Always look for kind of a mixture of what you need and what you want. So I need to get over there and help my soldiers capture these points. I want to shoot down a helicopter with an RPG, for instance. Right now, another need I'm juggling is the need for ammo. Because, dear Lord, support people don't want to give you ammo. In fact, that's one of the best things I've seen about Battlefield Hardline, is I don't have to wait for you to throw ammo down. I can just go up to you and get it off of your backpack, which is a no-brainer, if you ask me. Another game that I've seen that exact same function on is Helldivers. I mentioned that in my last video. Definitely a game that you need to keep on your radar. Helldivers looks like it's going to be pretty fun. It's a top-down twin-stick shooter. Don't let that sell it short. Looks like a pretty good quality game, brought to you by Arrowhead Studios. Same people that brought you Magicka. And lately I think they made a Gauntlet game. Helldivers is one of those friendly fire is always on kind of games. People relate it to Dark Souls a lot in difficulty. Definitely check that out. I believe they got some videos up on YouTube still. And I think it comes out March 3rd. As I'm sitting here playing this game by myself, I'm reminded that I really need some battle buddies. Mr. Micky, Commando Micky, or Commando Micky. He really needs some squad mates. He doesn't like being a lone Mahone. He likes to have some partners work with him. So if any of you guys want to hop on with me, have a PS4. Or a 360 for that matter. I do play 360 occasionally. Just let me know. Contact me, send me a message. We can definitely play together. You'll see here, Lone Mahone, Commando Micky, comes across a little bit of a jewel, a helicopter. Now him not being a helicopter pilot, he resists the urge, saves that helicopter for someone better. Or maybe not. Maybe he decides to take off. But I gotta say, guys, this is one of the better runs I've had on a helicopter. I kill a whole 2 people while I'm in this helicopter. And I'm not even one of those kills. So, all in all, a pretty good run. Little birds are not my thing. There's always a guy waiting to shoot me down every time I get in a helicopter. 2. And right on cue, there's the lock on. So, Micky, not being the smartest, the brightest, he tries to land the helicopter in the water. Manages to make it back to the shore and put it down so a more competent pilot can steal it away from me. Well, that's about it. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. Let me know if there's anything else you want to see, anything specific in Battlefield. A decent player. I love to bring people that are new to the series into the battle. Got a few guys that I work with who I'm trying to get hooked on Battlefield multiplayer, and hopefully after that maybe a little bit of PlanetSide too. Looking for some partners, like I said, to come play with me. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. I'll see you in the next